back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about breastfeeding hacks, tips, and tricks, and all of that fun stuff. I have Jameson right here, so he might be kind of going at me and making noises and smiling. So yeah, this is his little hand right here, but if he fusses, I'll have to pick him up. So I have my notes on my phone, and we're just going to be talking all about breastfeeding hacks. So I did nurse Eli till he was 20 months old, and I've been nursing Jameson exclusively, and he's almost 3 months old, and I plan, hopefully, Lord willing, I plan to hopefully nurse him until he is like 20 months old too, or 18 months, or 24 months, just around that age range. So my first hack is to keep a breast pad in your pocket. So I wear, like, I'll stand up for this, but I wear like loose comfy shorts, or sometimes I will wear like linen shorts, and usually they have pockets, and I will just keep a reusable breast pad in my pocket, because sometimes at my different, I call them nursing stations, at my different nursing stations around the house, I won't have breast pads around, and then all of a sudden my current breast pad will have milk on it, or it'll be full, and so I'll have to change it. And yeah, so what I mean by stations is I will usually nurse in this room upstairs, and I will use a nursing cover for upstairs because there's people around, and I don't know, that's just my preference, is just to use a cover when there's people around. Or I will nurse downstairs in the living room, or sometimes in Eli's room. It just depends. That's what I mean by nursing stations. And to keep a nursing pad in your pocket, you won't have to keep running to wherever you keep them when you leak through. You'll just have one right there in your pocket, and so it'll be very convenient for you. My next tip is to keep birth cloths, multiple birth cloths at each nursing station that you have. So with Eli, I only nursed him like in one spot, and that was like in my room with the door shut. But now that I have Jameson, I nurse him in multiple areas. And I'll just keep like 1 or 2 birth cloths in each area, just so I don't start like leaking, and I don't have anywhere like a burp cloth to like cover it. Because you know how sometimes babies, they'll just like unlatch, and then your letdown will still be coming out. That sounds kind of weird if you don't nurse, but if you're a nursing mom, you know what I mean. Tip number 3 is, I have about 11 or 10. I have them all on my notes. Something that has helped me this time around is to have 2 different nursing covers. For cost effectiveness, you can try to get a used one from a friend who's already done having babies, or yeah. So one of them I got with Eli at his baby shower, and then my second one I got with Jameson at his baby shower. But my first one, I don't have them with me. Oh, my first one is just kind of like that apron kind of one where it just goes around your neck and it just covers the front. But my second one I have right here, and it looks like this, and this is actually a 3-in-1 car seat cover. And it can also be a scarf, but it just has like this little button right here, and you undo the button, and then it goes around your neck, so it can be like a weird scarf. I don't use it as a scarf because it's too weird for me. Just kidding, it's not weird, but or you can use it as a nursing cover where it kind of goes into like this poncho thing. And yeah, so 2 different nursing covers, just because I keep different ones at different nursing stations, and I also just like the variety, I feel like helps if you're trying to nurse in public, because nursing in public is a little tricky. Also, what I did for both babies is I got a breastfeeding app for that first few months when you're trying to keep track of if they are nursing enough and all that. There's plenty of free ones. My favorite one is, I don't know, this one was just really simple and I liked it, so I will show you guys. I don't use the breastfeeding app now, but I used to use it when Jameson was really little, so that I could keep track of his feedings to make sure that he was getting enough. I use this one. It's called Breastfeeding Tracker, and it shows a picture. Can you see that? It shows a picture of a baby with like a little loop thing. Yeah, it's a simple one. It does the job, and it's free. So tip number 5 is to power through those first few months. The first few months, breastfeeding is literally like a full-time effort, and it will continue to get easier. Oh. So once your baby starts eating solids, they'll start to nurse less, I find. Or like once you're past that like 6-month mark, or even just like 3 months. Jameson's almost 3 months and he's starting to nurse less. Yeah, it just gets easier as time goes on, and then I find that
Once Eli was older, I wasn't nursing every 2 hours. I would nurse every 4 hours. And then once he got even older, oh my goodness, you're so mad. You're gonna let me film. And once Eli got even way older, I found that I just nursed him after he woke up from naps and before he went to bed. So it's not like you're literally like, I mean, some moms let themselves be like just an open milk dispenser, but I didn't do that with Eli, or that's just how mine and his nursing relationship went. Tip number 6 is to get a couple of nice nursing bras. I just found them to be very convenient. You can probably even somehow DIY your own if you want to look that up, if you are looking for something more cost effective. But there are cheap ones out there that are like $20. I don't know, that's a good price for a bra if you're going to be using it for 1 to 2 years, depending on how many time or how long you nurse. But and I've also heard that there's really cheap ones at Walmart for like $10 or so, or $6 or something like that. I forget. My favorite ones are the Bravado ones, and then Motherhood Maternity has some good ones, but those are a little bit more pricey, but I really like them, and I feel like it's worth it if you're going to be nursing for a long time. Then you're going to want to be comfortable and have a nice nursing bra. Number 8 is to use disposable nursing pads. So during the beginning you leak like a lot, and I find that the reusable pads like soak right through unless you get the ones that are like waterproof, like they have that separate lining. I don't know how to explain it, but I'll show you. So this one is like a waterproof one that was given to me. It has like this lining in the back. So basically it just has like a waterproof lining, but these ones I still soak through. Yeah, so nursing pads are a must because you leak a lot when you're nursing. Okay, so number 8 is do not cut your calories. Do not go on any crazy diet because then you'll lose your milk supply. Just eat healthy foods and drink a lot of water, and yeah, that's my suggestion. I don't diet or anything because breastfeeding actually helps you to lose weight. I just try to eat healthy whole foods and make most of my food, and we only go out like once or twice a week, but that doesn't really matter. But what I'm saying is do not cut your calories or go on some crazy diet. And then I would say if you're a new mom to get a good nipple cream. My favorite one is the Mother Love one. You can get it, I got mine at Target if you have a Target near you, but I bet they have them at a lot of places. The Mother Love one is organic and it's like all natural and stuff. I used it a lot when I first with Eli, but I only had to use it for the first few days with Jameson, and then the soreness went away. Because I know like with Eli, the first 3 weeks were terrible. It really hurt to breastfeed, but if you just power through like the first month, it gets a lot better and it gets way easier. Tip number 10. Okay, I'm sure this is my last tip, but tip number 10 is to set small goals. So with Eli, my first goal was to exclusively nurse him for the first month, and I did that. And then we offered him a bottle of my pumped milk when he was a month old, just to see if he would take a bottle. My next goal was to be able to breastfeed him until he was 3 months old, and I made that goal. And then like the time just like flies by. You like look back and you're like, whoa, it's already been 3 months of me nursing him. Like that's crazy. And then you like after 3 months, after that goal was accomplished, okay, and I told myself, okay, I'll go another 3 months and make it to 6 months. We'll make it to 6 months. 6 months. And then once I got to 6 months, I was like, whoa, it just like flies by, guys. Just you got to stick through it, and your nursing, like, it just flies by. You'll just see what I mean when it flies by for you too. But then once I made it to 6 months, I was like, okay, I'm going to go a full year. And then I got to a year, and I was like, whoa. And then around 18 months or 17 months, I started to slowly wean him until he was 20 months old. Okay, so that is it for my breastfeeding hacks and all of that. I hope Jameson wasn't too distracting towards the end, and I hope you got all the way through this video and that these tips and hacks and tricks, they help you out. And if you're a nursing mom too, please leave your own tips down below so that we can all learn from each other and breastfeed our babies successfully together. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you're new, please subscribe if you'd like. So that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Okay, bye!